morning, soul family. Song playing right now. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. It's basically, you know, somebody who reached and reached and reached and tried so hard to be everything that it was expected of them and that everybody else wanted them to be. And they said, you know, you wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me then, but I had to fall to lose it all before I realized that in the end, it doesn't even matter. Because all that matters is our approval of ourselves, that we move forward and do what we know is in our highest good. You know, I had a message. I have a couple messages that I was supposed to share this morning. So I think I have enough battery charged here. Yeah, I'm going to unplug from the power source to the world, basically that source. I don't normally close my computer at night. Yesterday, Spirit said something about, you know, we have to make these choices. Are we able to make these choices and move forward, right? When is the time to do this? Now. Are you waiting for something that's never going to come? Because Spirit said you're waiting for something. You're expecting something to happen, and it's not coming. Somebody has been promising you something, but they're not coming from the same place as you. You are asking for something. I already got, this is a specific message for a specific person, that what you're expecting from your cousin, that is the offer that they want to send out, and it is the one you are to walk away from. It is it's dangerous. It's not good for you. That's the killer. Get away from it. You're sitting there waiting, expecting for a contract to come through. It's not coming. You're being offered. Remember the siren offering you. The reason it's deadly is because it's killing your spirit and it's killing your time. Time is too valuable to waste. So what it's talking about is you're waiting on something to happen, and it's keeping you held up from moving forward on your path. And you're getting the promises. Yeah. You know, this is what we're going to do. Remember, the siren is offering you something. The siren who is cold-hearted, who doesn't care. Now, yesterday, it could represent somebody who is narcissistic. But when you think about that, a narcissistic person is exactly what it is. It's somebody who wants to control you, the way you do things, the way you think. If you do what they want, they're happy with you. If you don't, they're nasty. They're narcissistic. You're waiting for their approval on something that you are never going to have. They are offering you a deal. Now, there is a deal that I was shown. It's a skincare. What I was shown, the way I was shown it, it was a skincare line that you want to put together. And this person, you're waiting for them to do this with you. It's not happening. Not to mention, it's a scam. All they want is your money. They're going to take your money. It's a scam. It's not going to happen. Don't do it. Get out. Don't wait. That's the first message I got. Then the other message was, when I heard this song, and after that, I started putting all of this together, and Spirit said to us yesterday, the time to do this is now. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for others' approval. Stop putting your life on hold, accepting approval from people who don't even see things the way that you do, who don't live your lifestyle. Why would you expect somebody who doesn't understand the light, who is not coming from a place of light, to give you approval on something? And why would you seek approval from someone else or help from someone else who is not aligned? If you've got something that's really important to you, that's precious to you, you safeguard it. Yes, but you don't safeguard it by using help from those ones that are not for it. That's toxic. You're shooting yourself in the foot. Yesterday, it said that we needed to make this choice. This is our choice to make. You are capable. Remember, I don't know if I have enough tools. I don't know if I can do this. Yes, you can. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get burned. I've been burned before. Well, then you know what? You look at what you got burned before, and you take those lessons, and you do your own research. Remember, Spirit said, it's time to do some research. You don't need them. You do it yourself. Why do you feel that you're not capable? Yes? Yes? What? You want my love? That's why. Because you want their love. You want their love and approval. But the thing is, you have to love yourself. And you have to approve of yourself. And if they don't understand what you're doing, you can make them comfortable, as in, you know what? We can agree to disagree. We'll put you up on your big chair here. You can sit on your big chair, right? And yes, there you are. Give you your pets. But you know what? I got to get to work. You can calm yourself down. It's all about self-soothing. And I'm going to take the leap of faith that Spirit keeps telling me to take, and I'm going to do this myself. So can you close the door on the negative feedback? Can you close the door to the vampiric energy that's sucking the life out of you, that's killing your dreams? This is a dream that you have. The dream of your life. What is the dream that you have for your own life? It's your dream. It's not theirs. Why should they support you? Why would they support you? If they don't understand it, they're not coming from the same place as you. Now, if they were a true friend, if they loved you, even if they didn't understand it and it wasn't their choice, they would be supportive. But if they're giving you hassles about it, you already know there's toxic energy coming from that source. Why would you even want to align with that? I don't want anything to do with that source. I would rather go myself, do my own research, ask Spirit to protect the situation, show me what needs to be shown. And if you don't trust in Spirit at this point, then why are you on this page? Trust in your own higher self, trust in your own intuition. Yes, do your research and ask Spirit, am I protected in the proper way? And if you get a go, then you go for it. So last night, like I said, I don't normally close my computer, and we were talking about the energy vampires, right? You know, we don't want to, we have protection right now around us that Spirit has handed us out, but we need to make the choices. We need to decide, am I going to close the door to the past? Am I going to close like, keep my own energy private to the world? So I shut my computer, and there were these little mosquitoes that flew in. I didn't know that they were mosquitoes. They were little gnats, right? Little annoyances, little buzzing in your ear. You know, gnats, they're annoying. So I closed my computer last night. When I woke up this morning, I opened the computer and there's a dead one there and another dead one blew off. So I closed my energy source. I closed my window to the world. I wasn't interested in hearing anything about that. I made my own choice. I cut off the energetic cords. And when I did that, when I didn't give them my attention, when I didn't give them my light, because we don't want to give them our light. When I didn't give them my light, they died. They went away. So don't give them your energy. That goes for if people are being nasty, if people are attacking you, if people are criticizing you. Don't give them your energy. Don't even deal with it. You don't have to take it on. It's not your problem. It's their problem. If they don't like what you're doing, or if they don't understand what you're doing, if they don't agree with what you're doing, that's okay. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. So let them have their opinion, and you keep yours. Shut your energy source off to them. Don't give them anger. Don't give them love. Don't give them anything. Just let it die and move forward. And they'll make you feel guilty. See, I'm doing my work, and he wants my attention, right? And he wants it constantly. He has all night to snuggle with me, and he doesn't choose to until the morning when he wants it, right? He wants lovies. So I have to work. He's right next to me. He gets lots of attention. He gets lots of treats. Look at him. He's 25 pounds. He gets plenty of love. Now, when I'll sit here and I'll give him this love when he wants it, and then all of a sudden he'll bite me. So it's like, you know what? He'll say, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Okay, no, stop. And then he'll bite me. So what I'm doing is look, I'll give you your love. You know that you're loved. You know you're right next to mommy. See, there he goes. He went to bite me. And that's it. Because that's the truth of the matter. You'll give, 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 and you're not taking for yourself. You're not setting boundaries. And in the end, it bites you. You're the one that's making that choice. I don't have to be blackmailed by my cat. Think about that. Who does the cat represent in your life? Someone that lives with you. They're emotionally blackmailing you and bullying you. My landlord's taking lessons. He's literally taking lessons on how to train his cats because Prince keeps going outside, going after the other cats and beating them up. He wants to be the only one. And he will not cohabitate peacefully. So I've already talked about that, and I've said, you're going to have, how he was getting up at 5 in the morning and then 4 in the morning, and he says, gosh, I don't get any sleep because I have to get up and I've got to let Prince out. And I said, no, you don't. No, you don't. He's training you. You think you're training him? They're so smart. They train you. And how do they do it? They guilt you. Dogs do it. Cats do it. Dogs are easy to train. Cats are very independent, right? So There's somebody that is guilting you, making you feel obligated, and that doesn't come from a place of love. And in the end, you're annoyed with them. And you know what? They end up biting you in the ass anyway. I went downstairs yesterday to feed Prince. I had treats for him. And I'm going to walk with you guys. We're going to figure out what items you're going to choose from. I went down to feed him special treats. Okay, there we go. Special treats. And when my landlord, you guys have probably, if you watch my page, you've probably seen it on videos. When my landlord does this, feeds him, all he has to do is walk into the room with something, and Prince will stand up and he'll beg. He will literally beg. So this represents, I know somebody in my life, somebody in their life, they beg for attention. They beg for treats. They beg for anything they can get their hands on. But with me, because I give it so generously, I love him. I give him attention constantly. He knows how much I love him, right? So when I went down there, I had a can of salmon. I mean, and I opened the lid, and he started crying, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. But he didn't beg. He didn't jump up like he did with my landlord. He just started yelling at me. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Because he was so used to me just giving it to him. There was nothing required of him. He gets all the love from me. But there was nothing, he didn't have to give anything back. He just had to demand it, and I would give it to him. And so I thought, this is not going to happen. And then I said, you know what? Look, mister, you tell me what to do. Don't boss me around. I'm doing this unconditionally. I'm loving you unconditionally. Don't boss me around. I'm not, and he's like, I'm not going to beg. So there's definitely a competitive thing going on, and I thought, no, that's not going to happen. So I said, if you want this, you can, I don't expect you to do tricks for me, but don't you come up and be bossy to me either, right? There's got to be a compromise. So many different messages right now. And see, now he's settled down. He's fine. He knows he gets plenty of attention. He's right next to me. All right, you guys, this is going to be interesting, how you're going to do this. You've got Anubis, the god of lost souls, or the god of resurrection. You've got teddy bear. You got the Reiki teddy bear, right? This Reiki teddy bear is the snuggler. This is the one, you love this baby. And then you've got Bastet, the cat goddess. Look at her sword. This is the Columbus sword, by the way. This is his ankh, his staff. And then you have, the psychedelic bear, the peace bear. At first I was thinking, oh, this is the hippie bear, right? Now I look at him and I think, this little peace bear, this little squishy bear, he was into psychedelic drugs. So he needs to learn, instead of that, it's okay to embrace your rainbow. It's okay to embrace your sexual orientation or whoever you truthfully are, right? Openly and honestly. But you don't need to promote and abuse psychedelic drugs. Why don't you just embrace the rainbow? Look at your little eyes, your little brown eyes. You have little brown eyes. And this teddy bear that you love so much, you need to open your eyes because you're looking a little sleepy. This is a sleepy bear. This one is very formidable and very protective and very strong. They used to call him the god of lost souls. Well, they call him that now. But in the old ancient Egypt, he's actually the god of resurrection. So this is rebirth. When I look at him, I see rebirth. Anubis. He's the loyal protector. You think about the dog, right? And Bastet. I love Bastet. I mean, that's who I was for Halloween. And she's wearing this is going to be Aries. This is going to be Pisces. This is going to be, oh, sorry, we'll do it differently. Water. Earth. Fire. Air. Let me write it down. Water. Earth. Fire. Air. All right, so I'm going to put us down for a second here while I get this last couple of cards ready. And I'm going to say to you guys that it's for us to embrace the light. Our light. That's our true north. What is your true north? It's the light. Okay. So the decks that we're working with today are, and I'm not going to go as long because I actually have to embrace my own light and answer my clients and do some work today. So the Archangel Power is our main card, and everyone's going to get a message from that deck. And then we're going to use the special notes, the handwritten notes. And I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled these suckers. So if we get repetitive messages, you know, and you guys, I want to show you. This is how many there are. So don't think that, oh, well, she can't keep using that deck because, you know, she's only got a few cards. No, I don't. I have a ton. A ton. There's easily over 100 cards in here. So the fact that we keep getting the same ones, clearly Spirit is sending a message. And what was that? Positive outcome we've been getting. Oh, those are the, yeah. Positive outcome, that's from the Healing Angel cards, which is the other ones we're going to use. We've been getting do it now over and over again. Do it now and a positive outcome are the two that we keep getting again and again and again. So trust that. Do it now. It's going to have a positive outcome. Stop having fear. All right, let me turn on the radio and see if Spirit has a message. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. What do you mean? You're back and forth, up and down. Make up your mind. Somebody doesn't want to make up their mind. That's Lily. In and out of the door, in and out of the door, in and out of the door. Make up your mind. You know what you want. You know, my landlord's been listening to all my readings now, which is really cool. And he says it to me now, too. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I should do. And he goes, and then he hands me his silver dollar, and he goes, well, here you go. Flip it. Because he knows. That's what I do, right? Flip a coin. Because you know, when it lands on that, you know what you want. Today we're going to work on me not saying We are going to use the Solid Iron Horse. Forward movement. Strength. This is for you. We're representing yourself as well as Spirit. Spirit says you don't have to do everything alone. You have, look at the protection. Okay, this is what I like to see. This is what I like. Because when I met, sounds so funny when I started to say that and I started to hesitate, but no. When I actually met Archangel Michael face to face, that's what it was like. I was this size and he was that size. It was incredible. Now, looking at that protection, you as a spiritual being, a spiritual creature, realize that this is your protector, right? We know we have Archangel Michael behind us. We know we have Spirit behind us. We're told again and again. We can see it in the way things unfold in our lives. But the people that come against us here, or our own fears or our own doubts and our worries, they can't see that. And sometimes, like this teddy bear that needs to open up his eyes and stop being so emotional and stop being so snuggly wugger, you need to step in to the other half of you, which is this. And remember, doesn't matter. I don't have to do everything myself. I've got backup. Holy moly, no one's going to fuck with that. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He is freaking ripped. Look at his muscles. I went out with a guy that had a body like this. I was so intimidated by him. I really was. And you know what's amazing about this? He was the most gentle, kind, loving person. All he had to do was stand there and look like that, and nobody would mess with him. So it's not all about brute force, right? It's about a presence. And we all have this. My higher self is 15 feet tall. I've seen her. My wings, I told you, my wings go all the way to the ground. They sweep the ground. You need to go into your meditation and ask Spirit, your highest self, show yourself. I want to see me. I want to see me in my, and that was just, I go up from there. But 15 feet, man, this is me. This is my sword. This is the Columbus sword. This is literally the Columbus sword. And what's interesting about it is, I'm going to have to reiterate that. We called this the Columbus sword. We took on the name Columbus because it's not my legal name. It's not, it is my legal name. It's not my real name. I haven't chosen my real name. I debated. but I've taken it on because it was my son's name. So it's a symbol to me. So to me, when I put this in here, it's a symbol. The same thing as our physical, as our sword is a symbol. It's an energy, just like this, just like Ganesh, just like Lakshmi, right? That's not a god. It's a symbol of what it stands for. This represents my higher self and my spirit and my protection. That's what stands behind me. But I have a legion, a myriad of those, and so do you. So when you're down here on Earth, when you stand next to this tall, dark horse, this is a magnificent creature. This is a very strong, powerful creature. It can carry a lot. It can run quickly. It's beautiful. They're deeply soulfully connected to spirit, but look how small they are in comparison to your highest self and to your team. Remember this. Remember this. I love it. Okay, so there's been a lot of worries about finances because we live in a material world. I'm a material girl and I live in a material world. That's funny. I'm not a material girl, but somebody in your life has been, because that's why you're worried. So we have Archangel Ariel coming forward. And what you see is the Knight of Ariel. And what's interesting to me is this is actually the Knight of Pentacles, which is the guardian angel, which is an earth sign. I think this is amazing. But what you're seeing here, now think about this. Here you are in the physical. Here you are in your higher self. And there you are higher up, right? So the Knight of Pentacles, he's been so worried about building his empire, about making sure that everything is, his field is planted, but he's got, he's got a lot to do. He's got to get his plan together. He needs to recognize he's being watched over by someone kind. Remember I told you this guy could kick your ass and take, this guy doesn't even have to, he could kick ass and take names later, but he was very kind and gentle. He's got this inside. He's not standing in a pose where, he's going to poke at you. Like yesterday we saw the devil poking at you, right? No, he just is showing it to you. He's saying, look, I choose peace, I choose love, but I carry a big fucking stick if you mess with me, right? I come in light. So you are protected. You are being watched over by someone very, very kind. And Archangel Ariel is telling you, don't worry. Your fields are planted. You've done your work. It's time for you to get moving forward. This guy's on his horse, but he's standing there. So that's what's been going on a lot. And I'm just getting right now double confirmation. Okay, sometimes we get double, sometimes we get triple, sometimes we just get the message. Double confirmation on this particular message. Okay, and I just watched 3 barn swallows fly up to the nest. So exactly what I said the other day. It isn't just mommy and daddy that are building that nest. They've got help. So it isn't just you building your nest egg. You've got help. Your soul family is coming together. Your spiritual family is coming together. As you look closely, Ariel is planting gold in those fields. She is doing it. She's got a chest full of it. You're so worried that it's not gonna work out. I'm not, I don't have everything prepared. I don't have what it takes. Yes, you do. You are completely equipped. You don't have to be Wonder Woman, Superman, all rolled into one. Lean on spirit. Ask for their advice. Ask for their protection. When I do this contract, is it going to be safe? Ask for them to show you what you need to look at and make sure that you're protected. You're being shown that you are. Will it be successful? Yes, it will. Do you have to count on all of those other people? Do you see anybody else there? You count on yourself. You have spiritual help. It's time to start moving forward. So get your plan. Stop making the list. Your list that you keep going over and over and over and over and over. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. Absolutely. But you gotta move that fucking horse. You can't stand in the middle of that field and expect to get your clients. You gotta meet with prospects. You gotta go find what all the other things that you need to do. You've done the planting. The seeds, the flowers are coming up, remember? The flowers are coming up. Okay, 2 days ago, there was nothing showing. Yesterday, I showed you the seeds that they had grown. Look at them today. They've doubled again. Now, all I have to do now is water. I leave it alone. I keep it where it's not going to get burnt in the sun. I leave it alone. I trust that it's going to, they're going to grow. You've done the work. You've done the work. You're competent. All you need to do now is water, make sure there's no weeds, make sure that it's, if this is a crop, whatever your crop is, that it's protected from the elements, you can't foresee any, like if a tornado decided to come through here, if Spirit said, you know what you've been planting is not in your highest good. You've been asking for help, so the way we're going to help you is we're going to bring a tornado through here and we're going to rip that whole field out. Oh my God, I've spent 3 years doing this with these people. Yeah, but do you know what? Those people that you were working with were crooks. And do you realize that if you had taken the money from the crops that you helped plant or you were involved in there, that money is blood money, that money is karmically tainted, and anything that comes against them and that project was going to land on you, and you as the business owner, do you realize that you were planting crops and they were lacing those crops? They were running drug money through there. Do you know they were washing their dirty money through your business? That's why Spirit decided to tear that business out. So now you're thinking, great, now what? Well, you have the ideas. You know how to do this. You've done it before. Now you're going to do it with Spirit. Now you're going to align yourself with the people that you know aren't going to rip you off. You know are going to be leaning towards the highest light, because that is how they live their life. You choose partners that are in the light. Sometimes we choose partners because they're family. Sometimes we just are born into a family business. But if Spirit's going to rip that crop apart, that doesn't mean everything's over. It means they saved your ass. And now you get on your horse and you go to a different location and you plant your own crops. You've got the knowledge, you've got the know-how, you have the help, and it will be successful. There's so many different messages I'm looking at here. But the main message is, stop standing in the middle of your field. Stop procrastinating. We kept getting that message from Spirit. I'm talking to myself here, because I'm in the middle of a project too. I am in the middle of a project, and right now my project is stalled because there's other people that my partner wants to align with that I don't want to align with that. So I may decide to pull out of that project if we can't come to an agreement between the two of us. We are in the light. We both are in the light. I chose the right person. Spirit chose them. But if they want to still stay with the other parties, it's not going to work, because our project is stalled and I'm already getting negative energy from it. So I've given it a deadline. And I'm giving it a deadline. If by this date this hasn't happened, I move forward on my own, or we have to move forward together. That's what we have to. And we are now, and I knew that this was going to come up in our reading today. I said to her, you know what, Spirit will have something for us today. So right now it's talking about business matters take precedence over emotional. So right now you need to remove your emotions. This is a friend, but this isn't someone I've met in person, but absolutely is a soul family friend of mine. But this is not personal. This is business. So we have to do things business-like. And as far as I'm concerned, yes, I do want to do things legally, but it has to be where I feel good, where I feel that Spirit is supporting this, and that this is supported by Spirit, and that whoever's involved is not tainting it with negative thoughts, negative energy. I don't want that energy coming even involved in it. So Spirit is telling us that the angels are watching over us. We are protected, more so than we can even, more so than you actually really realize. Because I know that Archangel Michael, and I know that Archangel Metatron, and I can see that Ariel is here. I wasn't even thinking of Ariel. Jophiel popped up the other day, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So we have certain ones, even in our life, we have certain ones that we know are there for us, right? But there are others that we may not realize are on our side. Sometimes we need to reach out to them. Is there someone in our soul family that is a lawyer? I'm asking right now. Is there somebody in our soul family group that is knowledgeable about copyright, contracts, and law? I just have a couple questions. Not a big deal. It's not something I'll you know what? I'll trade a reading for you. I have a couple of questions to make sure that this oracle card deck that we're putting together, the copyright on the pictures and on my words is safe. Just want to write up something simple that's legal and safe. Anybody has anything to offer me? Advice? I'll give you a reading. And then if Spirit says that is necessary, someone will step forward. If not, I'll do the research myself. I am capable. And I trust Spirit. So whoever this is that's standing over you, whether it be in spirit or whether it be a friend, and as I said, I know that there is a hidden protector of me. I know there is. And I am a hidden protector of another. I'm vocal about it, but I'm not seen. So this person has your best interests at heart. They are loyal. They are trustworthy. They've got a sense of humor. That's what I like. Look at Ariel laughing. She's laughing. She's enjoying herself. Life's supposed to be fun. Stop being so serious, dude. Relax. Right? You don't have to be that tense. Be more like that. Right? She's equipped. Look at these two. I do have to tell you, this is my twin and I. And this was his gift when the year he disappeared. He never got it. But this is us. So you got this one. She's like, I'm equipped. I can handle it. Check this out. Check out the size of my sword, dude. I know how to use it. But I'm also relaxed. I'm confident. I'm paying attention. They may not think that I see what's going on. They may not realize. You think I got my head turned away? My peripheral vision, I've got cat's eyes. I see in the dark. You can relax. You don't have to be so stiff. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because this is all going together. What else? Trustworthy, loyal, creative. Well, clearly, what's interesting, I do find this very interesting because I know that many of you aren't, but Spirit does want us all to become vegetarians. They actually want us to be vegans. They don't want us to eat meat. They don't. The highest, most pure is no meat, because there's in this time and day and age, it's not reasonable for you to grow your own meat and grow your own fish with no chemicals, no nothing. Anyway, it's just the truth. Your body, we're supposed to be pure, and it's vegetarian source is what we're meant to be. And I'm not going to debate it. I just already know the Spirit has shown it to me, and most spiritual people you will see are vegetarians, going towards that at least. What's it called? Pescatarian, you know? But there will be no meat eaters. And I kept getting that yesterday. That was my sign of the two princes that come before me. No meat. No meat. This kind of one that looks over you is most likely a vegetarian. They are ecologically minded. They are concerned about the planet. They love the animals. They recognize that the animals are their messengers. So right now, the emphasis is on renewed action. Get moving. Get moving. You had it all ready. You got it all lined up, but you're holding back. You're pulling back, and there's no need for that. So renewed action at this time. Recognize you've got what it takes. Anything that you need. If you are going down a road that Spirit finds is dangerous for you, they will step in and they will let you know. You don't have to sit there and overanalyze and keep yourself awake at night worrying about what's coming. What if this crop doesn't grow? What if I get a bunch of, what are those things called? Locusts. What if they come through and they feed on this? What if a tornado comes? Well, if it does, that was meant to happen. You need to trust that. So end the procrastination at this time. Renew your action. Start moving forward. You're on your horse. You're all equipped. You're ready to roll. This is a wise investment. It is absolutely. This is in your highest good. I have to look on my, and remember, I'm going to say this again and again. You guys have chosen, because this is what you've asked for, zodiac signs. I don't, and I've never felt that way. I will pay extra attention to the signs, but as I said, we all embody all of these. I am the Queen of Swords. I am the Queen of Wands. I am the Empress. I am the Queen of Cups. I am the Queen of Pentacles. I am all of that. I am awake, enlightened, moving forward on my path. I am all of those things. So this, as far as I'm concerned, is everyone's message. If you can take an extra special message towards your personal sign, that's fine. But remember, this is for us all. Oh, you guys. You guys. This is hysterical. Divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems very painfully slow. Yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. Okay. We're not talking about you being at a standstill. We're talking about this. You feel that this is at a standstill. Now, in another, but it's coming. You can't pull this up. It's coming when it's meant to happen, right? Now, if you want to put it this way, if there is something specific that you're talking about, because these are two different messages, that has stalled. So like with me and what's been going on with this deck, I was thinking, this is stalling, this is stalling, this is stalling. But it's all of a sudden today, it made me realize, you know what? I don't want to do that with them. It's stalling for a reason. It's either stalling to have us look at things in a different light. It's actually maybe been a test for ourselves. Do we have what it takes? Do we have the confidence and the strength and spirit to move forward on our own? There's someone standing in the middle of your field. Sometimes they stop you from doing something. So Ariel, imagine this is you. I'm putting my seeds, I'm putting my gold, I'm putting my money into this crop. But then the Knight of Pentacles comes and stands in front of you, preventing you from moving forward. Why? It's not in your highest good. It's best for you to get up on the horse with me, and we need to go to a different spot. It's best that you look into this a little carefully, because the people that you're, like I said in my dreams, I got that this person, you're waiting for this to happen. Someone's offered you something, and they want you to invest your money into it. And I was shown it's a scam. It's going to take all of your money. They know that, and that is the silver siren. I got that last night. I asked who it was. That's who it is. They want you to put your money into something, and it looks really, really good, and it's a full-on scam. It will rip other people off, just like the Platinum Goose. It's a scam. Money market, multi-level marketing bullshit. And that's why the Knight of Pentacles is on his horse, ready to go. Stop putting your money in here. Divine intervention. When the timing is right and in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. That's what we need, harmony. All in harmony. And then things start moving. Somebody wants to take it to the next level. Okay? That's fine. We know you want to take it to the next level. Now, this could be, and again, remember, this could be something completely separate. All three messages could be separate. Does my partner want to do this? Absolutely. We want to take it to the next level. Does Spirit want you to do this? Absolutely. They want you to take it to the next level. In this relationship, I want to take it to the next level. This Knight of Pentacles wants to take it to the next level. So what do you have to do in order to take it to the next level? You got to get on your horse and ride. You are ready. At 37 minutes in, I'm glad I only chose one card per per item, my goodness. So now we have the Snuggly Bug, the teddy bear who's a little bit sleepy. See? He's adorable. He's gentle. I know that this teddy bear has this in him. This is this teddy bear's highest self. Actually, you know what? I've always felt like this was his highest self. But because sometimes you get a little bit too bossy and rigid and competitive and bossy, controlling, right? You need to relax a little bit. So what I'm looking at here is you need to come to a compromise between both of these. Both of these is beautiful. This one, his eyes are open, he's vigilant, he's alert, he's on guard, right? He's watchful, he's prepared, he's equipped. This one's loving, gentle, snuggly, innocent, sweet. You trust both of them, but you want a combination of both. Compromise. At times, this teddy bear needs some support. He needs to open up his eyes, and this is why Spirit comes forward with the messages. Who is this? What sign is this? This is earth signs. So the first was water. Earth signs, if it has to be. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is Spirit. The High Priestess is your intuition. The High Priestess is talking about, this is like the moon card. This is like psychic insights. Well, here, reflection, meditation. So where do you have to go in order to make your decision? You go into Spirit. You go into meditation. You go into reflection. You call on Spirit. And you ask for their assistance. And while you're doing that, what are you freaking out? Are you staying? Now, how can you do this if you're staying awake at night? Right? You can't. You can't. If your mind is exhausted, you're not going to be able to hear your higher self. You're not going to be able to go. You need to go into your dreams. You need to pay attention. This is a new moon. This is about putting out your new moon wishes and acting upon them. You are supported. You've got the pillars of Spirit. You've got angels surrounding you. This water coming forward is the truth from Spirit. This water also represents speech and speaking the truth. This is the golden path. One side is lit up, one side is dark. Which side do you choose? You choose the side where your wishes come true, where spirit has lit it up with gold. You have your two choices to make. You're going to get up there, and it's up to you whether you want to make it more difficult on yourself than you need to. You don't need to make it that difficult. So right now you may be getting powerful information in your dreams. I sure did, man. I got names last night. Names. I got so many things. Because of this moon kind of energy, because of this, it's also the mystery, right? Your subconscious mind, your intuition. The mystery to me represents not telling everything I know. I share a lot, but there's a lot that I don't share and that I won't share. Some things are best kept to ourselves. So what she's wanting you to do is to go to sleep at night or go into meditation like this gentle bear, and then open up to your highest self and see through your eyes of spirit into your conscious mind, your subconscious mind. Access the spiritual realms. You can do this through dreams at night. You can do this through daydreams while you're just kind of, mindless work, where you're washing your car, or your house cleaning, where you're gardening. Quiet time. You could be getting it through symbols. You can do it like me when I read things, when I listen to songs, when I get messages from everywhere, all the time. Right now you're being asked to pay extra special attention to your dreams and to your intuition. Trust your intuition and what you're getting. The two of you. Balance. Her hands are balanced. Make sure that you are realizing what is in balance and out of balance. What's out of balance in your life? Pull it back in. Ask spirit. Why is this not moving forward? Sometimes things aren't moving forward because something's out of balance. Okay. As soon as things get in balance, they move forward quickly. It's kind of like those seeds. We planted those seeds. Nothing was there. They were there. We couldn't see them, but they were there. And all of a sudden, boom, they come up. And every day there's more and more and more. What's out of balance? What do you need insight into? What knowledge do you have already that you can use? Use your own mind and your intuition. Use all the tools that you have. Be the magician. Be the magician in your own life. You have all the tools. You don't have to be a lawyer. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a CEO of a company. You ever hear of people making products in their kitchen and selling them, and they end up turning it into a multi-million-dollar business? They weren't scientists. They weren't, they didn't go to college. I didn't go to college. I went for hairdressing, but not for books and knowledge. I went, I'm a cosmetologist. So anything to do with the skin, hair, nails, face, I'm licensed. That's the only college education I have done. My spiritual training has been through my dreams and through my intuition and how spirit has taught me that way. I don't have a college education, but I am very knowledgeable because it comes from spirit. So tap into what you have, your goddess energy. Trust yourself. Don't feel that you have to be so aggressive like others. You can be this. You have this in you. You've got this in you. On the outside, you may be the snuggly bug. You don't have to close your eyes because you're scared, because you're not that. Stop closing your eyes to what you already know. You already know what you need to do. You already know how you feel. You already know what must be done. Execute it. Right now, things are changing. Some of the things you won't know. Some of the things Spirit's not telling us. We don't get to know everything ahead of time. Because life is supposed to be a mystery. It's our journey. It's our journey. Our journey, not your mom's, not your brother's, not your son's, not your best friend's. Right now, this is most likely quite emotional. This is a teddy bear. This is a snuggler. So when it's emotional, pay attention to that. Why is it emotional to you? It matters to me. If there's fear that's coming up, what button is being pushed that you need to look at? Everything right now, anything that comes to your mind, if you're nervous about moving forward and that's why you're waiting and asking someone else's approval, ask why you're moving forward. Would you rather do this project with someone else? If that's the case, just speak your truth. Would you rather not do this altogether? You need to respect your own feelings, your own intuition, and why it's coming up. The keys are within you, within your dreams, within your higher self, within your the chills that you get with that my neck gets tense whenever that happens. I get very uncomfortable. That's a message. Don't ignore it. So at this time, on this particular thing, while you're figuring this out, you wait, you go into meditation, you figure it out. Maybe that's why it's stalled right now, because there's something that's holding you back, and you've got to figure out why. Why is that holding you back? What do I have to look at? And then quickly, you could turn around and be done in an hour after your meditation. But right now, you need to ask yourself why you feel this way. You will know when to move forward. This is all part of our awakening process. All of us, we all go through this. So that's why Spirit wants us to be patient with ourselves and with others, because we all go through this, right? You may be ready to roll, and your partner may be feeling a little nervous. Okay, like I said to my partner, I said, maybe we should give a deadline. Okay, what's the deadline? Friday. So you got off till Friday. And if by Friday you don't feel ready to move forward, then we're going to have to make adjustments and decide if we're going to separate and go and do it on our own. Who knows? This is, as I said, because of the mystery, a lot of the information I got last night, I'm not going to reveal because it needs to be kept in confidence. So as I said, right now, there are things that you don't need to tell other people. Maybe there's things about your business. Maybe this is not something they should be involved in at all. Something Spirit wants you to keep confidential. I can't get over we keep getting the same message. Okay, you have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. Have courage. Look at the flower. It's blossoming. You are blossoming right now. You have what it takes. Just do it. We, your angels, are here to support you. Wow. Just dating for now. So many messages from this. Somebody says, I just want to date right now. Or, is that person married? No, they're just dating for now. Just dating for now is what I'm thinking, is what I'm feeling. Let's get to know each other. What does dating... So then what you have to decide between the two of you, since you got a compromise here, what does that imply? Dating. What does dating mean to you? You need to get clarification on that. Okay, at 47 minutes and 42 seconds in, we go to Bastet, the cat goddess. Hey girl, what's up? This is, that's the first time I've said That's pretty good, hey? This is fire. Yes, it is. Because Gabriel is the messenger. That's who I work with. And I am the messenger. So that's appropriate. So the night of Gabriel. And there she is, riding on her horse. She is very confident. Right? There she is. She's on a white horse. She comes from the light. She's speaking her truth. She comes from a pure place. She's innocent. She's backed by Spirit. Gabriel is telling you, you can be confident. Yes, be enthusiastic, be courageous. Use your charisma. You've got it, baby. Look at her. Look at her standing there. Bam. And it's time to take action. This is about having great passion for a cause and knowing instinctively what to do. There's no hesitation. She's very relaxed. She's not nervous. So this is another message. Maybe you are a little bit nervous. Maybe one partner is a little bit nervous. That's okay, because right now your other partner is very confident, knows instinctively what to do. If you trust her, she is coming from the light. She is backed by Spirit. She's relaxed. Right now, this is something that she's good with. Maybe this isn't something that you're comfortable with. So then it's good to have a partner that is comfortable with that. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean there's anything better about her. It just means right now, this is a good partner to have. So for yourself, you don't even have to have a partner. I'm looking at that too. You know what? You don't need a partner. Sherry, if this doesn't work out, you can do this on your own. You know how to paint. At first I didn't think I did, but I do. So if this doesn't work out, I'll do it on my own. I know what to do. I have great passion for this. I am confident. I know I'm guided by spirit. And I don't have to make a contract with anyone because it's me. I'll look into getting myself copyrighted so no one takes the art and my words, and I'll roll. I'm ready to move forward because spirit has said to me, now's the time to do it. I'm not to hesitate. Right now, this situation needs full attention, undivided, focused, and it needs you to move quickly. And you can't wait to get started. Look at her. She's ready to roll. She is not, like I said, she's not flying about like a, she's put thought into this. She's not being hasty. She's not being reckless. She's backed by spirit. She's on a strong horse. She's supported. She knows she doesn't have to do it all herself. She's being carried. She's very relaxed, but very confident and forward looking. There's still some clouds in the sky, but there's a lot of blue sky. And that desert, she's moving quickly across that dry desert, right? There's nothing there. So she's leaving that spot. I don't want to be in the desert. I want to be where it's green. So I'm moving to greener pastures. I'm going where the light leads me, right? You'll know what to do. You will know what direction because you're following your true north. And the passion will drive you, move you forward. This person has immense self-confidence. Totally into adventure. Absolutely. Very loyal. Very giving. A very generous spirit within this person. Courageous, enthusiastic. Definitely has charisma. Absolutely has impulsive energy. But has learned to use this impulsive energy in a proper way. You could be a volunteer. You could be an athlete. You ride horses, right? You could be a runner. You could be, who knows, whatever. This person is physically fit. So athlete comes in. Could just be, this is the energy that you hold for life. I feel this way every day. When I wake up, I feel like I'm raring to go. Can't wait to hit the ground running. This is going to be a good day. This is going to be a good day. I was making the bed today and I was thinking about the name of my oracle card decks, and I've got all these words rolling around in my head, and I was laughing about my happy pill, you know? I wake up, I get my feet hit the ground, and I'm ready to go. My feet hit the ground running. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm, you know, running all over the place doing a gazillion different things. I'm frenetically not able to keep my mind on things. I'm just happy, and I'm ready to embrace the world. I'm excited to see what's coming. I know that there's movement. I know that there is. I'm in a time of great movement. We all are. Things are coming together. It's exciting. I don't know what's right around the corner, but it's good. But right now, I'm living in this moment. Until I get in my castle golden, I'm going to live in this moment. I just want to be happy. This is single-minded focus, moving forward. I'm not looking all over the place. This horse is going forward. Not likely at this time. Okay, well, there you go. So that is a message. So it could be that the project is not likely at this time to go forward with another person. What else? Not likely at this time. Whatever your message is, your question is. Not likely at this time. Whatever it is. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Not likely at this time. What else? Moving. Are you moving? Not likely at this time. Maybe it's a time. Not likely at this time. It's 11:37. Not likely in the morning. If I call her and I want to have a talk, or if I ask her to go do something, would this be a good time to do it? Would we be able to go at this time? Not likely at this time. My landlord said to me, I said, wow, the water's glassy in the morning, you know, but I have to do my reading and I have to get working. And I said, I don't get on the lake very often anymore because by the time I finish doing my work here, my reading, which I have to put up first because it takes a long time for this to upload, and I want you guys to get it before the end of the day. And I said, he says, well, you're going to have to get out there on the lake. And I said, not likely at this time. Not likely at this time. I can't do that right now. So there's something that's not likely at this time. I don't know what that is for you. Okay. This is the card that we get almost every single day. Out of all of those cards, I'm going to show you how many cards are in this deck. And I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. That many cards. Look how thin these cards are. And we've had 4 out already. And we get this card consistently. So whatever it is, it's a positive outcome. The sun is about to burst through. remaining clouds, whatever clouds were there, the sun's about to burst through and you're going to see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. So does that mean that this project is stalled? Not likely at this time. Does that mean we're going to go separate? Not likely at this time. Could be positive. Depends on what it is. Spirit will show us. But whatever it is, it doesn't matter what direction it is. It doesn't even matter if it's this. Am I going to move forward with those partners? Not likely at this time. You know, maybe at another time you can come back around after you've gone and done your thing and moved forward on your path, and you could reconsider it, but not likely at this time, because the Knight of Pentacles has stopped in the field. He stopped putting his money into this project. You get the phone call today. So are you going to invest in this project? Not likely at this time. That's a nice way to say that, right? You don't have to be a bitch. You don't have to be an asshole, but you do have to speak your truth. So if you are this gentle one, and this is the one who that kind of energy comes at you, so are you going to do this or not? Are you going to do this or what? Come on, I've given you all the information. Not likely at this time. You don't need to offer any other explanations than that. It's not likely at this time. Okay, so at 56 minutes, it's amazing that these continue to move forward at such a, still takes me so long. So now we have the psychedelic peace baby. Hey, babe. Who is this? This is, for you guys, air signs, okay? How you doing, little one? Feeling you need a little bit of backbone, huh? You need a little bit of support? But you know what? You're sitting up on your own. This is like a toddler. So when I look at this is the one that needs the lapidolite. Second time I've said that. Third time. So you've had some struggles. Peace is at your heart. Peace is in your heart. You've needed some support. You might be feeling like a newbie at whatever this is. Maybe you are. Maybe you're just realizing. Maybe you're just awakening to something and understanding something. And maybe I choose peace. That's nice. Good. We all want peace, right? And nobody can expect you to know everything. We're all learning as we go along. You're sitting up. You're bright and happy. I think you need to accept yourself for who you are and recognize the beauty of who you are. I think you need to choose peace. I know that you need to choose peace. This might help you, the lapidolite. Oh my God, am I so right or what? I asked you to embrace your sexuality, didn't I? Queen of Ariel. So since we have the horse, we're going to use that horse to help support us, okay? So the Queen of Ariel. Now, the Queen of Ariel isn't a child. You have maybe been acting childish. The Queen of Ariel may be asking you to embrace your inner child. Your inner child wants to be loved, wants to be validated, wants to be accepted. The Queen of Ariel is a mature person. Maybe the Queen of Ariel is going to help you if you are a young one and you are feeling a little bit self-conscious or nervous about stepping forward. The Queen of Ariel is able to do everything. First of all, there's Archangel Ariel supporting you financially, okay? That's what she's also the Queen of Nature. Look at her beautiful garden. She is able to, look at that gown. I freaking love that gown. I love those sleeves. I love everything about that dress. I would wear that as a wedding dress. I love that dress. That's absolutely gorgeous. Look at her roses. Look at everything around her. Opulence. Fruit. Notice you never see meat. You never see meat in any of these cards, right? And there's Archangel Ariel standing behind the Queen. I told you I was the queen of all of these things. We all have this within us. This could be somebody representing somebody in your life. Or this could represent yourself. Somebody who knows how to nurture. knows how to throw the most beautiful party, but can get out there and be in the fields as well. This person is confident. This person is classy. This person has self-respect, knows their own self-worth. She's practical. She didn't get to where she is because she's a trust fund baby. She did this on her own with the support of spirit. She didn't ride on the backs of others. She's wise. She's compassionate. She knows of her capabilities. She knows she's got the tools required to move forward. This could be a wedding celebration. It looks like a wedding celebration. That's the way I would do it, outside in nature. Could you imagine? And the chandelier, for me, hang it from a tree, but have candles in it. So right now, Spirit says, you need to do this for yourself. You need to, yes, you have been able to do all of this for everybody else. You've been taking care of everyone. Maybe you've been taking care of this one constantly. Remember, we have all of this within us all, male and female. You are the capable one. You are the one that has been providing for everyone, taking care of everyone. Everything's gorgeous. You present yourself beautifully. You're taking care of this one. But what about you? Aw, snap. Something went wrong. I just got that from message from Spirit. Something went wrong. What went wrong was you forgot to take care of yourself. You've been so worried about everybody else. Maybe you've been overly worried about everybody else. Maybe you've been, yes, you have all of these abilities. You're loving, you're generous, you have all of this at your disposal. You're able to do all the things, but you're smothering someone. Allow them to grow up. Maybe you're not allowing your little bear to grow up. Maybe this is how you see your little bear. You don't recognize that your bear is actually a very full-grown, competent man. So while you have respect for yourself, have respect for others. You're putting on a brave face. You come all dialed in, you're dressed, you're ready to roll, but inside, you're feeling like you're falling apart. You're not that confident. You're feeling the need for love and for support. My back's hurting. My mind is, I'm anxious. I've got so much to take care of. You don't have to. You've got support. Make sure that you take the time out to take care of yourself. It isn't your responsibility to be the be-all, end-all. To everyone, for everyone. If you think you're the one that's doing it all, you got another thing coming. Don't be so focused on that. That's just as good. You don't have to have all of the trappings to be happy. If you're at a place of peace, you see the rainbows in life, and you're happy with the simple things. You recognize how important it is to play and have fun and be in touch with your inner child. You know how important it is to spend time with your children. Maybe you're so busy throwing parties and being admired by everybody else that you're ignoring this, your little one. He needs your help. He's very anxious. He needs for you to love him for who he is. He's not like you. You need to accept him for who he is. Is he gay? And you don't approve of that? Well, you don't have to be gay. He is gay. All he needs is a mother to love him. He doesn't need a mother to mother him anymore. He just needs to know, there's my mom. She loves me for who I am. I don't have to be just like her. Maybe you have been acting like her. Maybe she looks beautiful, but she's so focused on, she's the one that wants to be worshipped. Maybe she is the narcissist. She expects to be worshipped. If you do everything that she wants, you will have all of this. If you don't, you'll have nothing. So you're ostracized from your family. I don't see any of this beauty. All I see is greedy, self-centered, cold, superficial, and fake. I prefer peace and simplicity. I've been so anxious and worried about appearances and that maybe this is what I needed to provide for the one that I love. I haven't been able to move forward. I wasn't seeing things straight, but my eyes are open now. I don't have to give all of this. That isn't the most important thing in the world. It's beautiful. But what's most important is love and to feel at peace in my heart. I was doing all of those things because I was trying to please my mother, and I don't feel peaceful about that. I get to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind. I haven't been seeing things correctly. So many messages. Another thing. My landlord and I talked about this yesterday. Sometimes we feel like our parents are bossing us around. Oh, she thinks she knows it all. Look at her. You think you know everything? I heard this in my dream last night. What does that mean? And this person says, oh, well, it means, and I laughed in their face. Ha ha, you think you know everything. But then I was going to go out and research and find out if they knew what the hell they were talking about. Did they really know what they were talking about? Sometimes people act like they know it all. I am not saying that I know it all. When I get the messages that I get, I bring them out. As I'm course corrected, I stand corrected. Some people aren't able to do that. They may look like they've got it all together, but on the inside, they're just a bag of beans. This could be a superficial facade. This could be the siren tempting you with all of this. But I don't feel peaceful about it. So it's better for me to live with my integrity and my morality and know that I followed my heart and I'm at peace. I know that the rainbow follows a difficult time. And when I stay on my path and keep my eyes open and come from a place of peace in my heart, I will be guided and I will get what I need. You know what, you guys? I mean, I'm looking at this because, who is this? Air signs? Doesn't matter. I see myself in her. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at her hair. I'm looking at her face. It's so funny because I've always wanted to go to a ball, like a costume ball. I've never been. And I can go into a society. I can dress like this. I used to dress, I mean, I was in a very, very high-end family, wealthy family. And it's fun to do that sometimes, right? This is a special occasion. But I'm more comfortable like this. I mean, look at me. Right? I used to wear high shoes all the time because I felt like I had to, because I was short. And it made my legs look longer and I looked sexier, right? I don't have to anymore. I'm comfortable. I'm not trying to impress anyone else. But I feel like this. I hold this energy within me. I know I'm a good mom. I'm a loyal friend. I run my own business. I'm capable. I see the beauty in everything. I respect all the gifts in front of me. I know that everything will be given to me if I follow my spiritual path. Spirit literally has clothed me. They literally have clothed me. I had a lot. I walked away from all of it. And then I lost everything 4 times. Down to nothing. I literally had that. I had the wind knocked right out of me. But everything that was left, everything that was stolen, everything that was lost, Spirit brought back to me what was important. And it was a relief to not have to have all that stuff. Yesterday when I was rearranging, or the day before when I was rearranging my patio and all my stuff out there, the plants, I said to my landlord, because I had to move everything so he could paint the deck, right? Look at this deck, it's not very big. But I had to move everything. And I said to him, oh my God, there's a lot of shit out here. That's a lot of stuff. That to me is a lot of stuff. I had a 4-bedroom house filled with antiques and furniture and beautiful things, and oh my God, you want to talk about stress. It's so much easier to go light. Travel light, it's easier. Anything you need, Spirit says, when you take care of yourself and you follow your spiritual path, they will give you everything you need. I have been given everything that I need. And everyone will when we follow our spiritual path. Healing. Oh, I knew it. This one has had the shit kicked out of them. I am the angel of healing, and I am with you right now. Feel my presence and my unwavering love for you. I have loved you before the dawn of time, and I will love you for all eternity. You will be taken care of. You will be watched over. You are watched over. You are protected. When somebody blesses another, I've watched this. I don't, the clergyman is, but it's not just, I've seen it on TV. But when somebody leaves another and they're going out on their spiritual journey, when I left Sedona, my brother Joseph Whitewolf said to me, may peace be with you. May peace be with you. All I want is peace and harmony. If you have peace and harmony, love, you have everything. So Spirit is telling you whatever you've been going through. That's why the lepidolite is sitting with you. The stone of anxiety. This is your happy pill. Whatever you've been going through, Spirit is with you. Feel the love that they are sending to you and showering over you. You were loved before you were even created. You were a thought in your Father's mind. You will always be loved. Friends at this time, I like this a lot. I want to be friends at this time. I'm seeing this person that that has done something. They didn't know, they didn't understand everything. It wasn't done purposely, out of malice. They thought they were doing the right thing at the time. But they've recognized, wow, what I thought isn't what this person isn't who I thought they were. They're actually very kind and generous, and they're a decent person. I would like to be friends at this time. I choose peace. And she's very receptive. What you set out, you get back. Now, I really like this person a lot. Okay, we understand that, but you know what? They just want to be friends at this time. It's just friends. Another message is, I need friends at this time. I don't need admirers. I don't need fans. What I need are true friends. I think of this, and the oracle card, Marie Masquerade, comes to light. Remember I said I've always wanted to go to a ball? I always wanted to go to a masquerade ball, but I dropped that when I started to say that, and I thought, no, because I don't like the idea of masks. They have such a negative connotation to me now as a spiritual person. They never did before. I always thought that was so fun. It makes you feel stronger. It makes you feel braver when you're hiding behind a mask. But I don't like hiding behind a mask. Isn't that her? That's her. Marie Masquerade. This person doesn't need admirers. There's a lot of gossip around this person and drama, people talking shit. This one may have wanted to fit in. This one, I'm going to look at this a few different ways. This is a beautiful person. This is a decent person. There's gossip around her. There's people that are networking with her instead of wanting to be a true friend. What she needs at this time, or he, is a true friend, not a fan, not an admirer, not a follower. This person, you may look at this person and see this. You may think that they're stuck up and conceited, or you may think that they are better than you, or that they think they're better than you. They're just dressed up for the party. They're very down to earth and approachable. They may have been born into this society or into this family. You look at them and this is what you see. But in all reality, they've recognized who they are. Their ships come in. They don't want to be a part of that. They've taken off their mask. She's not wearing a mask. She's open, vulnerable, exposed, standing there. This is who I am, but I don't want you to come forward. I don't want a fan. I'm not lording myself over you. I don't think I'm better than you. I don't want to be friends at this time. Now, another message is, are you trying to be friends with this person because of their status, their position, what they can give you? Are you networking it instead of being friends? Do you know someone like this? I've gotten this from Spirit in my dreams. This is one thing I will tell. There is somebody that knows something right now, and they're not telling. People are gossiping. People are talking about this person behind their back. There's something that you need to tell them. They need a true friend. They need you to speak your truth. This is a decent person. They deserve that. All right, you guys, that's it. At 1 hour and 15 minutes, we're done. Have a wonderful day, and I'm going to go have some Bing cherries. I got to show you guys. There's this place called Aldi. My landlord showed me. It's like a discount grocery store. I got to show you this. This is about following your intuition. He heard last night, Aldi, yesterday. And he goes, I don't know why. We got to stop there. I'm like, okay. Look at these cherries. Look at the size of these cherries. $2.99 a bag. I got 3 bags. So I was just going to say, I'm going to have some cherries. Liger hears the crinkle and he thinks it has to do with treats. All right, you guys, I love you. Oh, how funny. 1 minute, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 55 seconds. 555. There's a significant change taking place in your life. Always for the better. It's a good idea to call upon Spirit for help with these changes. All right, love you.